CCTV footage exposes Tong Yiren and Menglong's mysterious death. The entertainment world is still reeling after Menglong's shocking plunge from the rooftop of the Skylux Hotel. Now, a grainy CCTV clip, leaked just before dawn, has thrown gasoline on the already raging fire. The footage, circulating wildly on fan forums and encrypted group chats, appears to show a slender woman in a midnight blue coat slipping through the hotel's service corridor minutes before the fatal fall. Her silhouette, blurred but unmistakable to many, ignited a frenzy. "That's Tong Yiren," gasped thousands online. The video begins innocuously: a quiet hallway, a flickering fluorescent light, a bellhop wheeling a luggage cart. Then, the woman appears, head down, moving with a nervous urgency. The timestamp? 2:43 a.m., barely 12 minutes before Menglong's body was discovered on the cold marble tiles below. A single frame captures her glancing over her shoulder before vanishing up the stairwell toward the restricted rooftop access. That brief, haunted glance has become the most analyzed image of the year. By sunrise, hashtags like #SkyluxSecrets and #TongYirenCCTV dominated every feed. One fan posted a slowed-down version of the clip, overlaying a whispered commentary: "Look at the way she clutches her coat, as if hiding something." Another zoomed in on the reflection in a service door window, claiming it revealed a second figure, perhaps a man, following her at a distance. Speculation exploded. Was she meeting Menglong privately? Was she warning him, or confronting him? Police sources, speaking on condition of anonymity, confirmed they are reviewing the footage. But they caution the public: perspective can deceive. A shadow on grainy video is not proof of guilt. Yet in the feverish atmosphere, caution feels like a foreign language. Outside Beijing's central precinct, dozens of Menglong's fans gathered with candles and printed screenshots of the CCTV frame. One banner read, "Justice for you, we need answers." Another, more cryptic, "Why were you there, Yiren?" In an emotional twist, a journalist from Starlight Daily claims to have obtained additional clips, footage from a parking garage camera 2 blocks away, showing what could be the same midnight blue coat slipping into a black sedan minutes after the incident. No faces are visible, but online detectives pounced. Within hours, side-by-side comparisons flooded timelines: Tong Yiren's recent airport photos versus the blurry silhouette. Meanwhile, Wang Yiba, Menglong's close friend and frequent collaborator, was photographed leaving the police station, his eyes swollen and red. Witnesses describe him refusing to answer questions, simply whispering, "He deserved the truth." At a candlelight vigil later that evening, Wang Yiba broke his silence, his voice trembling through a megaphone. "Don't let rumors destroy what's left of him." Menglong was more than the headlines. Find the truth, all of it. His words ignited a new wave of emotion. Fans sobbed openly, some collapsing to their knees, clutching Menglong's albums to their chests. Others turned their grief into rage, demanding a full release of all Skylux security footage. "If Yiren is innocent," one fan tweeted, "then clearing her name starts with transparency." Behind closed doors, sources whisper of a deeper layer, a hidden truth the public isn't ready for. A staff member at the hotel allegedly overheard a heated argument in a stairwell around 2:30 a.m., voices muffled but urgent. Another claimed that one of Menglong's personal items, an engraved silver bracelet, was missing from the scene. A photograph surfaced online, purportedly showing that same bracelet clasped around a mystery woman's wrist at a charity gala weeks prior. Whether coincidence or clue, the image has become another obsession for armchair detectives. Inside the precinct, the investigation reportedly split into 2 theories: accidental death under suspicious circumstances, or a deliberate confrontation gone wrong. Forensics experts are rumored to be analyzing fresh evidence: a partial fingerprint on the rooftop railing, a torn fragment of fabric snagged on the corner of a vent. Leakers hint the fabric's color matches the midnight blue coat. The drama intensified when an anonymous insider, screen name Skylux Witness 87, posted a chilling comment on a private forum. He didn't fall alone. Within minutes, the message was deleted, but screenshots ensured it lived on. Some fans insist the cryptic remark refers to a second person on the rooftop. Others suspect a coordinated cover-up. Conspiracy theories now swirl: a secret feud, a hidden affair, or perhaps a powerful figure desperate to bury a scandal. Late tonight, news helicopters circled the Skylux rooftop as investigators returned with portable floodlights and evidence bags. Journalists camped outside, their breath fogging in the cool air, cameras trained on the hotel's shimmering glass. When a white-gloved officer carried out a sealed container, a murmur rippled through the crowd. "That's it," whispered a bystander. "That's the smoking gun." Tong Yiren herself has yet to make a public statement. Her social media accounts remain silent, though her studio issued a brief note. "We are aware of online speculation concerning Ms. Tong. She is cooperating fully with authorities." The note did little to stem the tide. Paparazzi stakeouts outside her residence have become nightly spectacles. Every movement, a grocery run, a light switching on, spawns thousands of comments dissecting her every choice. In an emotionally devastating twist, a previously unreleased voice memo allegedly from Menglong surfaced tonight on fan boards. In it, a man's voice, faint, trembling, whispers, "If something happens, tell them the truth was never what it seemed." Whether authentic or fabricated, the recording has only deepened the mystery. Fans played it on repeated vigils, holding their phones aloft like lanterns, the fragile audio floating over the crowd like a ghostly confession. The online sphere is ablaze. One viral thread reads, "The CCTV didn't just catch Yiren, it caught a moment that will change everything." Another counters, "Stop vilifying her. Footage can be manipulated. Until we see all angles, none of us knows." At this hour, the world waits, hearts pounding, screens refreshed every few seconds, for the next leak, the next clue, the next devastating revelation. In the smoky chaos of grief and accusation, one truth remains: Menglong's mysterious death has cracked open a world of secrets, and the footage that seemed to provide answers has instead unlocked 1,000 more questions. As investigators scour the Skylux rooftop for the faintest trace, as friends and rivals whisper in shadowed corners, and as fans clutch flickering candles beneath the neon skyline, the story of Menglong refuses to settle. The midnight blue coat, the missing bracelet, the whispered voice memo, the deleted comment. Each fragment points to a larger, darker picture, one that promises to shake the foundations of trust and loyalty in the glittering world of stardom. Tomorrow's headlines will scream, pundits will speculate, and alliances will shift. But tonight, under the unblinking gaze of CCTV cameras, a single haunting question cuts through the noise. Was Tong Yiren truly on that rooftop? And what does she know about the night Menglong fell? CCTV footage exposes Tong Yiren and Menglong's mysterious death. Part 2. The world hasn't stopped shaking since the grainy clip first leaked, but tonight, the Skylux Hotel's shadowed hallways are alive again, their secrets whispering through the glow of security monitors. Fans camped outside the police precinct reported a fresh surge of officers arriving just before midnight, carrying hard drives in sealed evidence bags. An unmarked car slipped in through the back gate, and insiders say it carried 2 senior detectives summoned after new footage surfaced, footage that could redefine the timeline of Menglong's final hours. The frame that changed everything. At 11:27 p.m., a new angle hit the underground chat rooms. Camera 7B, overlooking a service stairwell on the hotel's east side. Unlike the original grainy video, this one was sharper, the lighting brighter. For one heart-stopping moment, the frame captures 2 figures at the landing, one unmistakably cloaked in midnight blue, the other hidden in shadow. As the camera pans, the taller figure reaches toward the woman's shoulder. She jerks away, her hair falling across her face in a cascade of panic. A single glimmer, perhaps a tear, perhaps sweat, catches the camera's lens. Then both disappear up the stairs. Online analysts froze the clip, magnifying every pixel. "Look," one post reads, circling the shadowed figure's hand. "There's a ring, silver engraved." Fans compared it to a ring Menglong wore during last year's fan meeting. Within minutes, side-by-side screenshots trended, captions screaming, "He was there, and he wasn't alone." Wang Yiba's silent vigil. As these images went viral, Wang Yiba stood outside the Skylux rooftop memorial, his black hoodie pulled low, a single white lily trembling in his grip. Witnesses describe him lingering at the railing for nearly an hour, staring down at the exact spot where his friend's life ended. A breeze lifted the lily's petals, scattering them like feathers into the night air. When a fan softly asked if he blamed anyone, he didn't speak. He simply closed his eyes, as though reliving a memory too painful to voice. Behind him, journalists whispered, was this grief or resolve? Did he know more than he dared say? The leak that shouldn't exist. Meanwhile, an anonymous tipster sent Starlight Daily a short clip from the hotel's basement security office, a forbidden angle, never meant for public eyes. In it, a staff member can be heard murmuring, This will ruin everything." Another voice, low and tense, replies, "Then we bury it." The video cuts off there, but the damage was done. Has someone inside the Skylux been suppressing key evidence? Detective Li Chen, known for his razor-sharp instincts, was seen entering the hotel just after the leak. Colleagues say he's been obsessed with the case, his office walls plastered with stills, timelines, and scribbled arrows connecting names. Sources claim he's questioning why a hotel camera facing the rooftop door malfunctioned precisely between 2:44 and 2:47 a.m., the crucial window of Menglong's fatal fall. Fans turn investigators. Outside the digital sphere, devoted fans have taken investigation into their own hands. A group calling themselves #TruthForMenglong gathered outside the hotel at dawn, replaying the CCTV clips on portable projectors against the Skylux's pristine facade. Each replay felt like a heartbeat, echoing across the silent street. A teenage fan, clutching a handmade poster, sobbed, "If Yiren was there, we just want to know why. We love them both." Some whisper that the midnight blue coat wasn't even Yiren's, that a clever impersonator might have staged the footage to shift blame. A viral theory suggests the coat's hemline is shorter than the one she was photographed wearing a week prior. Screenshots of red-circled hems and sleeve widths now clutter the internet like digital confetti. A shadowy meeting revealed. Late tonight, a second leak stunned everyone. An elevator camera recording shows Menglong stepping out on the 29th floor with someone who appears to be wearing a dark hooded sweatshirt. The pair exchange tense words, unheard, but visibly heated. The hooded figure thrusts a folded envelope into Menglong's hand before retreating. Moments later, Menglong crushes the envelope, his face etched with something between fury and despair. This discovery has reignited speculation of a blackmail attempt or secret betrayal. The whisper on the wind. At the edge of the rooftop, detectives reportedly found faint chalk markings, symbols resembling a star intertwined with a crescent moon. Fans have linked the markings to a pendant Yiren wore during a music video shoot last year. Was it a message? A warning? Or just the random scrawl of a hotel worker? Investigators aren't saying. The hotel's dark past. Digging deeper, journalists unearthed a decade-old incident. Another mysterious fall from the Skylux rooftop, hushed up after a quick settlement. The victim? A backup dancer whose name faded from headlines within days. The Skylux's ghosts, an ex-employee confessed in a late-night podcast. Some of them walk, some of them fall. Midnight confrontation. Back on the east stairwell, security footage outside captures a chilling moment. The rooftop door swings open, a gust of wind tears through, and a muffled shout echoes faintly. Though the audio is almost indecipherable, some claim to hear a desperate plea. "Please don't." Seconds later, the door slams shut. Wang Yiba speaks in hushed tones. In a closed-door conversation with close friends, overheard by a passing staff member, Wang Yiba reportedly muttered, "He told me someone was following him. He said he was scared." Whether this account is accurate or just another rumor is unclear, but the thought of Menglong living his last hours in fear has deepened the public's anguish. The envelope's secret. As the city sleeps uneasily, whispers circulate that forensics have partially reconstructed the contents of that crushed envelope. Hints of financial records, references to a charity fund, and a handwritten note signed only with a single letter, S, have set the internet ablaze. Is the letter an initial or a warning? Dawn over the city. By sunrise, Beijing's skyline glowed pink and gold, but the Skylux rooftop remained bathed in cold blue floodlights. Reporters huddled with steaming cups of coffee, speculating on what would drop next. A full release of the elevator footage? A confession? Another explosive leak? Fans gathered again, lighting candles shaped like stars, forming a sprawling constellation across the hotel plaza. As the first morning commuters passed by, the candles flickered out one by one, leaving only wax trails, silent witnesses to a night of unanswered questions. The question that won't fade. The city holds its breath. The world's eyes remain fixed on a single grainy frame, a woman in midnight blue glancing over her shoulder, the weight of a secret pressing on her back. And the question, whispered in alleyways and across glowing screens, refuses to die. Who walked through that stairwell with Menglong on the night he fell, and what truth are they still hiding?